Hi, this is Rachel Israel with STEM News and Global World Report. We have breaking news that will have a huge impact on the global scene in the very near future. Let's take a look at what's going on around the world.
The BRICS group of emerging economies has expanded significantly. This bloc was originally formed by Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa. In a historic move, BRICS welcomed 6 new members on January 1, 2024. These new additions are Argentina, Egypt, Ethiopia, Iran, Saudi Arabia, and the United Arab Emirates. This expansion marks a turning point in global geopolitics and economics. Nigeria joined the BRICS Plus group as a partner in 2025. Nigeria is a significant addition to this growing bloc. This move signals a shift towards a more multipolar world. The expanded BRICS Plus now boasts a total of 10 members and 9 partner countries. This expansion is driven by a shared desire for a more equitable global order. The current system is dominated by Western institutions. BRICS Plus aims to provide a platform for developing nations. These nations seek to have a greater voice on the world stage. The expansion of BRICS Plus has been met with mixed reactions. Some analysts see it as a challenge to the existing global order. Others view it as an opportunity for greater cooperation and development. Only time will tell what the ultimate impact of this expansion will be. The expanded BRICS Plus bloc represents a significant portion of the global population and economy. With 10 members and 9 partners, the bloc encompasses a staggering 54.6% of the world's population. This means that more than half of the world's people now live in countries that are part of BRICS Plus. The bloc's economic weight is equally impressive. BRICS Plus countries account for 42.2% of global GDP considering purchasing power parity. It provides a more accurate picture of a country's economic output than nominal GDP. These figures highlight the growing economic power of the global South. They also underscore the shifting balance of power in the world. The rise of BRICS Plus is a testament to the success of emerging economies. Many countries in the global South have experienced rapid economic growth in recent decades. They are now challenging the traditional dominance of Western powers. The expansion of BRICS Plus is a clear sign that the world is moving towards a more multipolar system. Nigeria's inclusion as a partner in BRICS Plus is particularly significant. Nigeria is Africa's most populous country and largest economy. It is a major oil producer and exporter. It also possesses vast reserves of natural resources. Nigeria's membership in BRICS Plus is expected to boost trade and investment between Nigeria and other members of the bloc. It could lead to increased infrastructure development and economic growth in Nigeria. Beyond economics, Nigeria's membership in BRICS Plus also has important geopolitical implications. Nigeria is a key player in West Africa and the African Union. Its alignment with BRICS Plus could enhance the bloc's influence on the continent. Nigeria's decision to join BRICS Plus is a reflection of its growing assertiveness on the global stage. Nigeria is seeking to diversify its partnerships and reduce its reliance on Western powers. Its membership in BRICS Plus is a sign of its commitment to forging a new path in global affairs. Section 4. Africa's rising influence. Nigeria's inclusion in BRICS Plus has broader implications for Africa as a whole. The continent is home to a growing population and a wealth of natural resources. However, it has often been marginalized in global affairs. The expansion of BRICS Plus provides an opportunity for Africa to have a greater voice on the world stage. It could also lead to increased investment and development on the continent. Several African countries are already members of or partners with BRICS Plus. This number is only expected to grow in the coming years. This trend reflects the continent's growing economic and political clout. It also highlights the desire of many African countries to pursue a more independent foreign policy. The rise of Africa is one of the defining trends of the 21st century. The expansion of BRICS Plus is a sign of the continent's growing importance in global affairs. Section 5. A New World Order? The expansion of BRICS Plus is a significant development in the global political and economic landscape. It is a sign of the shifting balance of power and the emergence of a more multipolar world. The bloc's emphasis on South-South cooperation and its challenge to the existing global order have made it a focal point for discussions about the future of global governance. Whether BRICS Plus will succeed in its goal of creating a more just and equitable world order remains to be seen. However, its expansion is a clear indication that the world is moving away from a unipolar system dominated by the West. The rise of BRICS Plus is a testament to the growing influence of the Global South. It is a trend that is likely to continue in the years to come. Only time will tell what the ultimate impact of this expansion will be. However, there is no doubt that it represents a significant shift in the global balance of power.
Join me as I dive into the challenge of predicting how BRICS will change the global economy by 2025. BRICS is often referred to as a coalition of emerging economies, comprising Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa. This grouping of nations has been gaining significant influence on the global economy, and by 2025, it's expected to be a major force to be reckoned with. The rise of BRICS nations has been largely attributed to the decline of traditional economic powers, which have been struggling to maintain their dominance in recent years. The United States, Europe, and Japan, which once were the bastions of economic power, are facing significant challenges in terms of stagnant growth, aging populations, and diminishing resources. This has created an opportunity for the BRICS nations to capitalize on the power vacuum, and they're doing just that. One of the primary reasons traditional economic powers are struggling is because of their heavy reliance on debt-driven economic models. This has led to unsustainable levels of debt, which are now impeding their ability to invest in critical areas such as infrastructure, education, and research. In contrast, the BRICS nations, particularly China and India, have been investing heavily in these areas, which is enabling them to leapfrog traditional economic powers in terms of innovation and competitiveness. The other major challenge facing traditional economic powers is the erosion of their manufacturing base. Over the past few decades, they've been outsourcing manufacturing to countries with lower labor costs, such as China and other emerging markets. This has led to a loss of expertise, skills, and critical infrastructure, making it difficult for them to compete with the BRICS nations in terms of scale and efficiency. Furthermore, the BRICS nations are leveraging their natural resources to fuel their growth. Russia, for instance, is the world's largest producer of oil and natural gas, while Brazil is a major producer of soybeans and iron ore. This has enabled them to drive growth through exports, while also reducing their dependence on foreign capital. BRICS countries are implementing a range of economic strategies and initiatives that could reshape global trade and finance. One such initiative is the BRICS New Development Bank, which is designed to provide financing for infrastructure projects in member countries. This bank has the potential to reduce the dependence of BRICS nations on traditional sources of financing, such as the World Bank and the International Monetary Fund. Another initiative is the Contingent Reserve Arrangement, which is a currency reserve pool that allows member countries to access funds in times of crisis. This arrangement is designed to reduce the reliance of BRICS nations on the US dollar and to create a more stable financial system. Furthermore, the BRICS nations are investing heavily in digital infrastructure, such as 5G networks, artificial intelligence, and blockchain technology. This is enabling them to leapfrog traditional economic powers in terms of digital adoption and use, and to create new opportunities for economic growth. In addition, the BRICS nations are establishing new trade agreements and partnerships that are designed to promote intra-regional trade and investment. One such agreement is the Regional Comprehensive Economic Partnership, which is a free trade agreement between BRICS nations and other Asian countries. This agreement has the potential to create a massive market of over 3 billion people, and to drive economic growth through increased trade and investment. One significant event that marks a pivotal moment in BRICS' quest for economic influence is the introduction of the Chinese yuan as a reserve currency by the International Monetary Fund. This marks a significant shift in the global financial system, as it reduces the dominance of the US dollar and creates an alternative to traditional currencies. By 2025, BRICS is positioned to challenge established economic norms and to create a new world order. The rise of BRICS nations is not just about economics, it's about creating a new global governance system that is more inclusive, more equitable, and more sustainable. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to share your opinions on BRICS' rise in the comments below. If you want to learn more about global economics and how BRICS is changing the game, check out my other videos for more insights.
Well, that's the news for tonight. Thank you so much for continually supporting our content. If you did enjoy this video, hit the thumbs up button, subscribe and turn on the notification bell, and share this with your friends and family. I'm sure they would find it interesting as well. We're very excited to continue this journey with you. We thank you all for bringing certain stories to our attention, and for continually keeping us updated with certain events around the world.